My name is Nicole Charles. I'm with Keller Williams Realty. I'm a real estate agent specializing in residential real estate in and around Dane County. I've been in the business on the real estate side for about 3.5 years, but I originally come from the mortgage side of the world. Coming from a mortgage background really gives me a different insight that most realtors don't have to financing issues that may or may not arise. So as a result, I'm very picky about the loan officers that I choose to work with and refer my clients to. I'm a bit more protective of that than I think most agents would be. And it really, is a testament when I have a loan officer who not only is able to help with the process, but is just on top of it and really knows what's going on all along the way. I first heard about Jim. I had a transaction that my buyers were working with another lender, and that lender dropped the ball very heavily and at the last minute. And the agent who I was working with on the other side of the deal suggested we contact Jim, and so we did, and he was able to pull it together, do it really well, do it very quickly. We went to successful closing. Then a couple weeks later we had another difficult transaction, and I said, well, let's give him a shot again, and he again put on his cape and saved the day. And so he really earned my trust and respect at that point, and the clients loved him. He had great communication. We knew what was going on. We knew when there were questions about what was going on and everything else. Most loan officers out there claim that they know their product and understand what's available. I think that Jim truly knows what's available and knows his products. And he also can get creative and say, okay, if this doesn't work, we can find another way to get around it. And just a sheer amount of resources he has just really opens the doors for a lot of people. The great thing about Wintrust and Jim in particular is that they have a huge array of sorts of loan programs that they can choose from. And so if something is not going to fit in the black and white box for one particular borrower, they usually have 3 or 4 different backups that they can look at. And furthermore, they're able to hold some loans in their own portfolio, which really, as long as it makes sense, really opens it up for a lot more buying power. I would absolutely recommend Jim to any other realtor or buyer or seller out there. It's great to have options, and he's done just a phenomenal job and continues to do a phenomenal job every time I work with him.